Hello folks, and welcome back to more Stasis Bone Totem. And when last we left off, Charlie had made the questionable decision to attach some kind of AI parasite thing to her arm, Caliban. And she is hoping that this is what she'll need to get hold of a clone of her daughter, who sadly passed away in a drowning incident. She is a fool, because it is not her daughter. And we will open this door now, because we can. This is take 2, because I'd noticed my recording software wasn't actually recording anything, any sound. So it was a good thing I caught that before getting to the end of the episode.
What in hell?
A calendar of sorts. Designed to set the date of a sacrifice, align with the stars, rudimentary technology, primitive belief system.
Primitive may be. There's nothing I can actually do here. So we move on. As you can see, we're on the other side of the door where we couldn't get to this ramp before. Meager patches of flecked gold cling desperately to the ridges of the formerly resplendent colossal carved figure. And the field of petrified flora cakes the sloped stonework, where sheer walls plunge through tangled nets of webs and dead vinery, vanishing into the abyssal depths. Now we've got some stuff to look at. A coat of deceased plant life clings to sprawling masonry, suspended over a forest of fossilized trunks, and a stench of brimstone floats up from the yawning void, carried on rising, muggy winds, while the stone slabs of the walkway have slipped from their bonds and plunged downward, their violent descent leaving a descending trail of bruised and scarred stonework, and a posthumous display of primitive, patterned, tattooed human skin at various stages of deterioration describes an origin legend. The parched flesh is contracted, creating a characteristic frilling near the margins. These archaic full-body suits are missing their extremities, heads, and genitalia. Flailing figures populate the wall relief, though age and erosion have made it impossible to determine whether they are dancing, celebrating, or wailing in despair. And those tattooed things there say exactly the same as this one.
Oh my. Mac, look at this.
Is that... Are those drawn on?
Skin. Yeah, they're tattoos.
Pretty. As usual. Missing the point, Bear.
They're like hieroglyphs. Stories in images.
Primitive culture. The translation was simplistic. What does it mean? Eastern Pacific region, 2000 BC. Death worshippers, sacrifice, cannibalism, a primitive culture. They are the Zeeb Hanal.
Are? Yes. I am afraid they are not extinct.
Oh boy. Repeating scenes of ritualistic sacrifice decorate the walls like stonework tapestry.
This is... how do you say their name?
Zeeb Hanal, a primitive culture.
This is them submerged? But how? How could they survive?
Air pockets within their structures and geographical anomalies combined with the natural resistances of the society itself. 93% accuracy prediction. Food was scarce, but a new option presented itself in the form of a mutation.
Do I want to know?
They call it the Velis. Prior to the Cataclysm, it was a simple carnivorous plant native to the island chain that specialized in the consumption and assimilation of organic matter through a unique protozoan infection model. 89% accuracy prediction. It found in its new high-pressure, low-light environment the necessary components for mutation and evolution. Its growth, reproductive, and contaminant metrics all exponentially increased.
The plant-like contaminant we've seen. That's this? Velis?
98% accuracy prediction. Insects trapped in the sunken island chain responded to exposure with the Velis with significant generational increases in size and mass.
That's their food source down here? Giant insects?
94% accuracy prediction.
I hate this place.
Okay, guess I was supposed to turn that around. What can I do with these other ones?
I like this one.
Yeah, Bear. Real neat. Except it's tattooed on flayed skin.
354 BC. The Zebanal's island chain succumbs to cataclysmic tectonic activity. It sinks below the ocean. It is lost. 91% accuracy prediction.
How can you know that?
My collation operates at an accuracy rating above 82% on average. The calculations are simplistic. I am Caliban. I am Newman.
Whatever it predicts, you can trust. Believe me, its cognitive ability is immeasurable.
Well, at least Ferran's helping us out there with this damn thing. Oh, not much we can do there, I dare say. How about we check this one? I'll kind of go on things in reverse order here, folks.
Another.
The Zebanal's technological prowess was revered. They mastered the wheel before other pre-Columbian cultures. Master builders. Wealthy. Powerful. Primitive. Unremarkable.
Yes, but what could they have achieved had they had not suffered the cataclysm? I don't know if I'm supposed to be turning these heads. This seems like the thing to do. Having to say about this one? Aye. What happens if I click on this one again? Nope, the skull is still staring at me. Delicate patterns decorate the flank of the stone ramp, the rhythmic curves dancing in shifting light. Oh, we've got another tattooed dude.
Each one of these is more horrifying and cryptic than the last.
The Velis flourished in the undersea environment. So did the insect mutations. They have food now, a means of survival. The dotted lines are an anomaly here.
What does that mean?
It means Caliban was never able to conclusively determine the...
I am Caliban. I am Newman. If I am not capable of collating an answer, then no answer is capable of being collated.
Of course. Apologies.
Sensitive little thing, isn't it?
Okay, we got this one here. Let's turn that around. I probably am not supposed to be doing this, but hey, it's there. I've got to click it. Dust-caked skeletal remains dangle limply from impaling shafts. Opposite them, splayed across jutting spikes of dark metal, hang dried pelts of human skin. A skin of thick webbing crawls over elaborate stonework, wafting in soft winds as if breathing.
This one, I do not like. For once we agree.
Important.
Of?
The Ascension. That is their name for it.
A return to the surface. A prophecy. A primitive culture.
You're saying what? They want to go back up? Topside?
98% accuracy prediction.
Their prophecy promises them a return to the surface. They will take revenge on the old gods.
Old gods?
They have abandoned them. They have new gods now.
What the fuck does that mean? Language, Mac.
It has not been proven conclusively, but there is evidence.
Religious dogmatic influences. Iconography. Of a sort they should never have been aware of.
Anachronistic religious influence. 68% accuracy prediction.
But how is that possible?
How's any of this possible?
Indeed. This all seems very strange. Let's click this one. Ugh. Well, nothing else here. And nowhere else to go but down. The carved stone flows and swirls like eddies of ocean water, shaped ripples echoing both outward and inward in hypnotic oscillation. We get to take a look. Oh. Look at this photograph! We have a PDA down here and some dead dude. We'll read that in a minute. Piles of bone... the pile of corpses has long since dissolved into a mound of necrotic matter, splayed limbs of gnarled bone jutting out from the crumpled mass. And jagged stonework crumbles, the weight of time slowly dissolving the rock and pulling it asunder. And clumps of human bones poke out from the masonry, a skeletal carpet hammered into the ground like nails. Thick rope coils taut round the pillar, the tail end feeding into nearby mechanisms. And the grinding machinery discharges a radiating hum that reverberates in your bones. The wisps of sulphurous smoke that seep out from ringed orifices gnaw and tickle your lungs, while a brutish stone hammer stands poised to strike, wielded by a looming skeletal executioner. Large, chitinous forms, gnarled and hollow, hang tethered and intertwined within the sprawling tissue of web and dead vinery. And this unfortunate individual has jumped or fallen from the facade, leaving a mangled mass of bone, meat, and organs. Scuffed plastic tarp lies strewn across the floor, its age and frayed surface suffused with small tears and punctures. Get to take a look at that. And this drive wheel powers a giant mechanical device. A gong strike may open a doorway to the rest of the temple. Unfortunately, a ceremonial key is needed to start the procedure. And we've got another take a look. Okay. Oh, what's this? The husked remains lie strapped against a suspended metal plate, the chest crushed flat into a thick, corpulent paste. Got another take a look over here. Let's do that. Some kind of engineering schematic. Glimpses of intricate machinery can be spied through the network of apertures that ring the ovoid structure. Gears and pumps visibly twitching as if quivering in hunger and anticipation. Okay, so we've had clumps of humans' bones peek out from the masonry. A skeletal carpet hammered into the ground like nails. Oh, that was a green one. So we've got the gong mechanism. Let's check the crumpled body first.
Dr. Laidlaw, he was less than useful. No efficiency impact as a result of her loss.
Fuck!
Do you even care that these people are dead? Slaughtered? Do you have any feelings about it at all?
Examine what you have risked here. The lives of what remains of your family. Or what? A simplistic desire to see a clone version of deceased offspring.
I'd hardly call it simplistic.
Feelings. Feelings are liabilities.
It's not wrong.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's pick up this oscillator. This gadget detects environmental variances. Well, she dead as fuck. Let's examine the PDA. Pandoria Laidlaw Chambers, Ancient Language and Cultures. What I know about Mr. Clan is that I read in the briefing. It is what I read in the briefing. He took on several decades worth of debt with Cayne to build his own rover and devoted the next 5 years to scouring the WoW Sea for a signal. Unsurprisingly, his wife left him during this time. His search led him here. Skullwalker is different from how Dad made him sound. He seems kind, soft even. Not a trait I expected in a man who willingly chose to spend 70 years in stasis. He took great interest in my work on Sumerian cuneiform. He seemed genuinely disappointed when I told him how little it has yielded. I assume Father told him about my transplant. He probably thought I would have achieved more. At least he was sweet and encouraging. That was a nice change. A grand staircase descends to a gong at the edge of a seemingly endless chasm. Along the steps lie the withered corpses of those who have gone before, their skin flayed and covered in ancient glyphs. Could this be the lost language of Proto-Mayan? If so, it suggests that some survivors managed to thrive even after the temple sank. The gong could be part of a rudimentary machine, though a vital lever is missing. The machine was used ceremonially, and its power source may have been steam, fire, or perhaps a combination. If I could find answers to these questions, it might bring my father the satisfaction he seeks. I've been sleepwalking more often. This time I woke at the airlock. I had to have used at least 2 secure doors to get there. I must hurry. My implants won't last long down here. If they deteriorate further, I won't be long before Alta returns. Or it won't be long, rather. Professor, I appreciate your openness, but you are mistaken. The body transplant was my father's idea. He deemed my accomplishments insufficient for a Chambers, so he forced another lifetime upon me to make up the difference. Should I fail to produce results here, he will compel me to undergo the procedure again, regardless of my own wishes. So, thank you for your compassion, but it would be best if we proceeded on a more professional basis. It's been slow going, but I am now confident that the repeating logograms indicate some biannual abyssal equinox. Perhaps the Newman may have some insight? Sacrifices were performed on key dates and culminated at these crucial times of the year when the gong would be rung. The imagery suggests the gong would summon something from below. Professor Skullwalker thinks it was their supreme deity, but I believe it is connected to the machinery photographed in Sector 5. He doesn't understand. He tries but needs to realise who Alta is and what she's trying to do. She speaks to me often now, so my implants are all but useless. When I woke up yesterday, she held a scalpel to my neck. She wants her body back. I can't stay here any longer. My head feels like it's splitting in half. She won't stop until I'm dead. Please, Aaron, we both have to leave. I know about your condition. You're suffering too. How long has it been since you last slept? I'm begging you, let's leave this terrible place. clan went to the drill site. He's going to try to dig a way out himself. I wanted to stop him. It's too dangerous with that creature of his roaming outside the base. He gave me that goofy grin and told me it would never hurt him. I'm sure that grin will still be on his face when his pet starts chomping. I cannot go back to the lab. Aaron is scaring me. It's painful to watch a good man lose his mind. He's afraid of the temple, so I'm safe here, at least for now. You will never be safe. You will never be free. I can't stay here much longer. Aaron is calling out for me. One moment he's raging, the next desperate, terrified. He's getting closer. He knows I'm here. Transcribed voice message. Sweet Pandoria, I hated you before I understood what men like your father had done to you. Beat you, leashed you, left you with nothing of your own. That professor is no exception. Your affection for him is just further evidence of your profound trauma. What a sad life you've lived. How long have you wanted it to end, but lacked the strength to do it? I offer you that strength now. Do it before he does. Your faithful friend. Okay, so this was a guy from another message. Or PDA was saying how this person had fallen to their death, and he had swore that it was him that had done it. Doesn't appear to be the case. Oh, let's check this plastic tarp, actually. Can we? No. Oh, no, it's because it's in green, not blue. I'm a twat. Let's open the gong mechanism. Oh, wait. Body on gong. Let's check that first.
It looks like a gong.
Yeah. And whoever they strapped to it had a really bad day.
Seminole culture in place. Many sacrificial rituals. A primitive culture. Behind the gong, the temple continues. It is where we must go.
The hammer opens the door, so we have to activate it somehow.
The primitives utilize fire to drive many of their machines.
Well, that wasn't a horrifying sound at all. Pretty sure I know where I'm going to use that lever or skull thing. My money's on here.
Well, that fits.
Okay, now what? Nope. Nope. Hang on. Can you combine these?
Together, these two guys should let you see sound waves, even the tiniest vibrations and sounds. I think I might be a genius.
Ignoring you.
With a bit of wiring magic and elbow grease, the microphone has been integrated. The oscillator should pick up micro-frequency sounds and clicks. Ah, man. Okay. Maybe we've got to use a synthetic arm. Hang on. Saw blade, no go. Synthetic arm, no go. New oscillating device, no go. Unconscious scrubber, no go. Ah, well. You can't believe him a gay for trying. So weird. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Where are the rest of these dudes? I've totally forgotten. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I can't activate anything there. Oh, let's go back over here. Maybe with this oscillator with microphone, we might be able to activate something. Look at him go! Meow. Well, that was a bust. Let's try Mac. I don't think there's much I can do here with him either. I mean, could use it as a throwing weapon. Okay. Go anywhere else here, or am I stuck here? I pulled the lever, apparently, but nothing happened. Huh. Well, isn't that just peachy? Right, well. Oh, take a look. Oh yeah, so I've already seen that. There's definitely nothing I can do here. That's just horrible. Cut open the bag. Nope, can't do anything there. Right, well, I'm stumped. So, I'm going to end this episode here and try and figure out what it is I need to do. And when I return, I'll be able to carry on with what it is I need to do. Until then, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this installment of Stasis Bone Totem. I'm interested to see how much more there is of this game left, actually. There can't be much more to go. But maybe I'm wrong, who knows. Until then, folks, I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.